Catch this these Cowboys real quick. You get the link, James. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a house? I ain't doing nothing. And go get to dustin'. Should be. Try to like go on like my name and do it from there. It might work. Did that work? Remember this face, cause I'm that you gon' lose too. Dripping in ice, you looking at you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no? I never get anybody, but I got something to do with it. I was hoping he ain't against another Cowboys. Well, last time I did it, picked the man off like 8 times. Like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me sleep rest in the morning. You in there now?
All right, Coach. We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
Oh, he's sacked. Come here.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Like that.
Irving. Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
I'm starting early on this nigga.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
All right, now you're going to try to bomb it.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to launch this thing right down.
Let's go.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted.
We out with it. That's pick 6, baby.
He's picked off at his own
we like
47.
that. We gone.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside.
That's the one thing about Madden. Like,
offense.
you can't, like, once you catch a pick, like, the camera turns too weird.
Here's the first carry. Ezekiel Elliott. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I ain't played him
A good
yet.
job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now
I'm
it's
waiting on him.
down.
That's for sure.
In order for
All
a
that trash he
screen
was
pass
talking.
to break big, a lot of things have to come
You
together
gotta
and
get
be
it.
well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw is Prescott. The ball
What?
in the air and intercepted.
Wow.
Picked up
You say
by
you're talking
Deion
what?
Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know, last time I played him,
This
man, I blew the man
interception
up by
will
like
go on the
20
record of
something.
the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He won't tell you that.
You know it's going
I'm
to come
maxed.
in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going underneath, it's Coleman.
He
And he's
almost got
taken
sacked
down,
again, too.
but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. first and 10, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure.
That's pick. Ah, didn't pick that.
Picked off there.
Come on, I'm about to use it.
Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives.
Yo, he got to get sacked again, man. We ain't getting back that pressure on him, man.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
There, just get him.
Here, Tevin Coleman.
What's that, 2
Only
yards
a
you
couple
got?
there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence.
It's like
there.
I'm waiting for him to throw the bomb, but he ain't throwing it. Because I already know he's going to try to do it in a minute.
Defensive back or two, because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Off the play fake to
back
Freeman.
there.
It's Ryan.
Come on, he wide open.
It's
What?
caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Drops it off for Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get
I'm
those
hot.
backs into space, right?
Man called it on
that there. Nice
I at least should have had a field goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
I see what he's trying to do, though. He's trying to go on these little short routes
passing
with
offense
the
nowadays.
running back. Trying to kill that.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
He gonna try to probably run this one.
Again, Ryan.
There it is.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off
There
by
it is.
linebacker Sean Lee. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got room. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Oh, my goodness, they keep dropping it.
A nice
Come on, y'all.
jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a
He
good
blitzing
half-court
me now.
defensive basketball
Trying to
team.
catch him off
Every
guard.
time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Wow.
Prescott.
My icon didn't show
Falcons
up.
get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
That's crazy.
Jack Crawford in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
He thought across that middle. I like that. He'll get picked off again.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Ryan to throw. Getting it out left side to Sanu. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still,
no yards.
Okay.
To throw is Ryan. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my goodness. And I hit him, too.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now Ryan on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
22.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Take a shot.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Ryan.
Good. Let's go.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Bryant's kick is good.
I'll take that out of
there. Out to a 3-0 advantage. So still no touchdowns in the
rhythm
first half,
offense,
but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd down, Prescott.
Yeah, I can't even pass the ball. What the heck?
Falcons get there for the sack. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
46.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Wow, he dropped the ball across the middle.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
I can't get no rhythm. This is crazy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Pressure on that run, boy. It's going to be over.
Play action. Ryan.
There it is.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing
should have made that run game on here.
First half, and
you ain't getting like that this year.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
You go 46, 46. Switch, it's right. You go 46, 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Pass interference.
Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second
half comes,
it's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 10. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
I can't believe I really can't
get the offense as they take over. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect.
There it is. Come on.
And to get a little more cushion. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run.
Wow.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Gun.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
20.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Doing the same play.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
3rd and 2. Now Ryan.
Ah, you should have picked it. Come on.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. He finds Coleman.
That is so gay.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Ryan now 9 of 17 through the air. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure, Ryan.
Yeah.
And it's complete.
Come on, man.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Pass incomplete.
Hey,
Trying to
man,
get that
I don't
in
get
the
why
hands of
anybody watching
Devontae
this
Freeman that time. And it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Get up!
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Good defense, bro.
Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go!
They'll try and throw.
Wow, come on, man.
And he's got his
Wide open.
Receiver, it's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's Prescott.
What? Oh, my goodness, dude.
Picked off by Robert Alford.
Yeah, that was an animation, Jay.
Talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here.
Like, I couldn't even control him. He just caught the interception. Wow.
That was going to hurt, and in a big way.
Yeah, I'm about to lose this game. This one's over. I ain't getting no tight rhythm, and now the man is throwing the ball to wide open people.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Gun.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go. Hey, white.
On second down, Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
I don't get it.
And he's going to be
like nobody's watching.
but able to take it inside
I'm saying it now.
the 40-yard line.
Can't even change the coverage to get somebody
on that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Ryan is going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Yeah.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 33 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Tell me that man didn't even stumble over that dude on the ground.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Yeah, I'll play another game.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Prescott now on second down. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
First down, Prescott. It's caught right side, it turns. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Here go 46. Done. Hey.
Prescott on first down.
Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete.
Yo,
Another
like they just dropping the ball.
You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, 46. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity?
It got his man.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle.
I know I was in trouble.
I got picked off red too happy with that score. Isn't that try? I trust me.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings.
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. 30, 10, and a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Yeah.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
What?
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even me that I don't want none of it. He's mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a laser, my posse deep and I raiding. We act the fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over bait. Put the bread on me, bread on my bacon. Big and flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways. Cop a roof for all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million?
Alright, let's try this again.
Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything on the talking?
You're still watching, James.
Don't be talking, I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke away longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take your mama to the berry out and belly flop. Took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag.
I say you still watching.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Carolina won big on Thanksgiving Day last year. The Cowboys want revenge, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be a second down.
20.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw on second down is Newton. Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Deshaun Hall able to run him down for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. A Dallas 1st down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. long night.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Let's go, get out, get out. Let's go, 47.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this one's incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Good grief. The heck are y'all watching?
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Flush to his right. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. Touchdown, Cowboys. Allen Hurns, 51 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change. Some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
But the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. On first down, it's Newton. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Demarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Being chased out left. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Newton on first down. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 24. Newton on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And it is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run. Anderson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The give is to Elliott. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. 2nd down, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Swing over here, right. To the right. Here we go. 47, 47. Switch it, hey. 26.
Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
46.
Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out here in the second half, of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Come on, let's go. Brad 38.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
They'll try the air now with Newton. On the move to his left. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back to throw, Newton. It's a screen pass, that's complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney!
1st down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Watch him now, Barney! Here we go now! 3-19!
They run it again with Anderson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Escaping the pressure. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed, and I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
20.
Out of the gun, Newton. And the tight end, Olsen, right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
That's rock now. Gun. Ready? Got 80? That's rock now.
Hold on, I didn't hear nothing you said.
They snap it to Newton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. A give to Elliott. And some space here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They go to Elliott again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Dontari Poe. Back to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Elliott. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Bailey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Ready? Got 80? Express! Gun.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Yeah, Taiwan just came all the way back on these boys, man.
Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, he was holding him. He kept doing a wildcat the whole game and just running the time down. I wound up sacking him and turned the ball over, got a touchdown. Then he just shot through the ball up and got picked.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets
I just won the game by 3 points.
Before it can close down. That's some of the benefits.
I know he's mad,
not just outrunning people in the
and I got a perfectly usual time pick.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right.
And I had to score a 2-point conversion just to get up by 3.
Band together and get it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
Ooh, that was a good win.